Joy, I love your sunglasses.
Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for jumping on and spending a little bit of your Sunday with us. Super appreciate your time. I know that's the most valuable gift and thing that we have, right? It's the only gift that we can give and never get back. So we are going to make this as short and sweet as possible, but really we want to make sure you're getting something great and good out of it as well. Hi, Tiffany. I love seeing all of your beautiful faces. If you can show your face, love it. Absolutely love it. If you need
Hi.
to keep your camera off, totally fine as well. So my name is Michelle Rose. I am actually Michelle Rose. I know it looks like I'm duplicated here, but I'm the real one. Uh, I have such a privilege of leading an incredible organization with a company called Plexus. We are the leading gut health company in the nation. And all I have a couple of my friends that are going to be speaking here in a little bit, but I'm going to share a little of my story. You can learn a little bit about me if you don't know. So I have actually been with this company. February was my 9-year anniversary, and what brought me here was God. To be totally straight with you, I have suffered with a lot of various different health things through my life, and I hit what I refer to as my rock bottom. I'm praying that is the only rock bottom I'm ever going to see. After I had my oldest, and I was really, really, really struggling with my health. I knew that being a mom was going to be hard. This was a whole different level of hard. And thankfully, I recognized that this was not a normal hard of being a mom. This kind of exhaustion was not normal. I was basically surviving from one day to the next. And I didn't even want to think about what the next day looked like because I just had to get through that day and keep my child alive. So I was suffering from a lot of digestion things, a laundry list. I have an autoimmune digestion disorder. So anything that you can think of digestion wise, I have experienced, I have went through, I have been hospitalized for those kinds of things. And that's really what got me here. My gut was a wreck. But that filters into your entire body. So I was horribly chronically exhausted. I had anxiety, I had depression, I couldn't sleep, I had um allergies, asthma. I've struggled with cystic acne my whole life. I had a whole list of things, and I was like, I can't live like this. And so after trying to say no, God was like, yes, you have to say yes. So I said yes. I almost maxed out our credit card to place my first order, got my products, and in a couple of weeks I noticed the positive change in my health. And I just mentioned I almost had to max out my credit card. I was a brand new mom. My husband took in the same month that I placed my first order, my husband started a brand new job. And he was in sales, and so was commission. And so there was a lot of how are we going to pay for life? I can only do so much. And so I recognize that I'm not the only one that feels like garbage. Other people are feeling like garbage, and other people need solutions. And so I decided that I was going to try and help support my family, and simply just talking to the people that I was around all the time. Some of my friends, I was a personal trainer at the time, and my clients. So my clients were easy. They were sitting in front of me telling me everything that was wrong with them. So they became my first customers along with my friends. So I started, my best friend started with me, my mom started with me, a handful of my clients got started with me just right out of the gate. And I was making a couple $100 right there. And that was my first original, if I can make a couple $100, that can pay for our groceries. This was a few years ago, by the way. So a couple $100 actually paid for your groceries. I know it's not the case anymore. However, $300 can be life changing for most people. And so that's where it started. And over the years, over time, I worked this through all different things of having babies, raising babies, having multiple other businesses. And then I went all in a few years ago, create a six-figure business. My husband retired from his job 2 years ago, and this is helping us live. We're a homeschooling family, so we literally get to live this is our American dream. We get to live our American dream. You might not want to be a stay-at-home homeschooling, both parents, any of it. You get to pick. That's what the money does, is it gives you options. And so I am here to tell you that this is an option, and we just got back from our option. This wasn't our plan A or our plan B or any of it. It was the plan that God decided. And so we just got back from this incredible trip. I have earned, I'm not bragging here, countless trips through this company. And every single one is blows my mind. And this one blew my mind in a whole new way because I got to take six of my girls with me, six of my friends with me. And I really feel like I experienced this trip in a whole new way by seeing their dreams come true and them getting spoiled rotten. And for me, like I do, my favorite part of my job is helping others live their dreams. And that is just my kryptonite, and I'm so glad Sam's already crying right now. Because that touches my heart and soul so much. So we just got back from being gone for a week in the sunshine in the Bahamas. We got spoiled. I earned a $4,000 shopping spree, and I took a couple of them with me, and I got to spoil them on that shopping spree. And it was everything. And so I want you guys to hear from them because this was their first big trip, big excitement, recognition, life like bucket list situation. And so I'm gonna give it to Kara so Sam can maybe pull herself together for a second. We'll see. And this is Kara, not Michelle. If anybody's wondering, her name is Kara.
I might make Sam worse because I'm probably going to start in the middle of it anyway. Yeah, my name is Kara Kayas, not Michelle Rose. But sometimes I log in as her when she is out of service so that I can help through these calls. So I tried logging out. I tried. But this company has been so incredible. I've done network marketing before and I've always flopped with it. I've done two other companies and I mean, for instance, I got my taxes through Plexus this year, and in 8 months, it was equal to 5.5 years of work at another company. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I wasn't in the right space before. Had the right idea, but being here and like being celebrated and rewarded, I have, first of all, never been on a cruise. I have, since I was a little girl, I don't know, whatever movie I watched that was in the Bahamas, and I was just like, Mom, I'm going there one day. I'm going on a cruise, and I'm going to the Bahamas, and that was like a bucket list thing for me. And so when I earned this trip, I found out while I was at work at my day job. I still work a, a day job overtime all the time, and I'm working at getting away from that. But I found out at work and I screamed and then I just started crying. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to the Bahamas. Like, and then while we were figuring out if I was even going to be able to go, my husband, being the rock star he is, stayed home so that he could take care of the kids and the farm. And Michelle, being the rock star that she is, because since my husband wasn't coming, we weren't going to drive from Arizona to Florida. I wasn't going to do that by myself. And so I hate flying. I don't do it. I will drive everywhere and then I will get on a boat if I need to. I do not fly. Well, I flew because Michelle came and picked me up at the airport. Literally, her connecting flight she put in Phoenix to come and pick me up. So I was like, oh my God, okay, well, I have to go. Like, I earned it. I'm going. Okay. And then I get there and it like I'm meeting all these like corporate executives and they're remembering my name and like high-fiving me and telling me I'm a rock star. And I sang karaoke and I had like what is Victor's title?
He's our MC. He's always the MC. He's like the poster child for Plex. I think.
Like the speaker, motivational speaker.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is more bubbly than I am, which is hard to do. But he came up to me after I sang karaoke and like high-fived me and he's like, you're an effing rock star. And I was like, Victor said that to me. I was like starstruck the whole time, thinking like, oh my God, I'm meeting celebrities here. These are like diamonds and all they're high up in the company. And I was like, I'm like meeting stars. So I thank you. Oh, jerky. Thank you. And so we're on this cruise and I'm just amazed and I'm like this is an incredible experience. And then they actually celebrated each and every single one of us for earning and promoting and ranking up. And just, I was like, this is amazing. And then we're in the Bahamas and I'm just in awe. I'm like, how am I here right now? How is this happening? And then, of course, the tears start rolling because I'm like, I have dreamt about this since I was a kid. I have literally, I never thought that, I mean, the Bahamas in a cruise was like huge dreams for me as a kid. I don't know why specifically the Bahamas because now I'm working toward an Alaskan cruise. And I can't wait to be able to bring my husband and my kids and just be home with them all the time. And like that's goals. And this is the company that I know is going to do it because I've already seen like just ranking up alone is actually easy here. It was impossible in my other company unless you were one of the very first ones to like start it up. And I mean, Michelle has been here for 9 years, and then I started 10 months ago, and I'm making my way through these ranks, and I'm like, how? Like, this is incredible. I love you, Sam. I did it without crying.
Oh, I love it. I love you guys. Okay, Sam, bring them. Bring them.
Okay, there are gonna be tears.
Great.
Okay, I am a full of tears kind of gal today. I'm giving you the full disclaimer. Um, whew, I almost don't even know where to start besides crying. So, um, Kara and I actually started at the same time. Little did I know that this lady was going to be a huge part of why I made it through that cruise that we earned. Michelle and I, though, we'll go back a little bit. Michelle and I have been friends for years, years. And I flat basically told her to pound sand when she came to me with these products. I said, if it doesn't taste like coffee, water, or beer, I'm out. Like, I'm going to be completely real. I don't want it. And this girl somehow was like, no, I'm sure I'm going to find you something. Whew. Okay, hold on. Let me regroup. Just a second. So I was with another company, yes. Also similar to Kara, for 7 years. And in those 7 years, I never ever saw any kind of an appreciation like I have seen and felt in this company. I literally, in 6 months, I earned this cruise. Never did I ever think I was going to go on a cruise. Hence why Kara had to help me through this because it was a little bit, we were like tied to the hip. So 6 months I earned a cruise. So by 9 months, I literally was belly to belly with the people who created the company. They were high-fiving me, they were thanking me, they were hugging me, they were cheering me on, and it was nothing like I had ever felt before. Oh gosh, I don't like the crying thing. I'm so sorry. I'm not usually a blubbering woman, but today this is what you get. So I who okay, hold on. It's coming. I got my yes, Michelle, you laugh it up, girlfriend. You make me cry. And I'd call you things, but we're on live. So I yes, I literally so 7 years of building my other business. I literally had never even seen an end of the year that was like the 6 months that I put in, almost seven, I guess, 6.5 of my other company in 7 years. After dedicating and doing and all the things, it was just something about this and helping people feel better really speaks to me. And it really definitely helps that I have somebody who believed in me more than I believed in my shelf. That's Michelle. My shelf is Michelle. It's fine. We're fine. Again. Yeah, okay. Yo, stop. You're laughing at me. I gotta turn you off. Anyway, yes, Michelle was the one that literally saw more in me than I saw in myself and totally put that belief in me. And that is something I totally aspire to do. I want to make people feel better. I want people to believe in themselves more. And through this, I think I have been able to accomplish that. And I am so excited about how much more I can bring to the table for other people who maybe don't feel their best, who maybe don't see the best in themselves, but that is what really speaks to my heart. The money part doesn't hurt. Let's be real. The trips don't hurt. The benefits, the prizes, the recognition definitely don't make me shy away from wanting people to feel better. But to really, really, truly be seen and to be felt is quite amazing. So I'm going to stop because I'm going to blubber some more. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. We love you, Sam. It's happening. I love you guys. Okay, so something I want to like that just came to me of the three of us sharing. So like I said, I've earned a lot of these trips, and this is no way, shape, or form bragging in any way. I've worked really hard to do it, but all three of us have come from walks of life where this wasn't like these kinds of trips are dreams. Like I grew up very low middle class. My dad was a furniture salesman and made like $20 to $25 an hour. Back then it was a little like $25 an hour sounds pretty good, but he worked his tail off to provide for our family. And so vacations for us were we could never fly anywhere. Flying cost way too much money. We had to be able to drive there. It had to be part of our timeshare because my parents invested in that to like be able to vacation in some way, shape, or form. And it was like we got a couple days. That was it. So this like experiencing these trips is literally like Kara cried to me on the trip and said like this is my childhood dream. I just lived out my childhood dream. Um, so this is something like we are so grateful and thankful that we have the opportunity to be able to live out dreams like this, to be able to like when it's not something that's part of your life, you appreciate it that much more, right? And so I love that Plexus honors us, celebrates us, and makes it so it's possible, so it's doable. The compensation plan matters, the company matters, the products matter, the team matters, and that's what we have here. And that's what I'm so proud to be part of this company. I'm so thankful these products were brought into my life. I am so thankful that I have we've created such a powerful team here of heartfelt driven leaders that love that like cry on each other and laugh at each other and celebrate each other and all of the things. So if that is what you want in your life, guess what? We have that here. Like we're funny, we're goofy, we're silly, we're God-fearing, and we help people and we help create dreams or make dreams happen, right? What's up?
I forgot to even say my product testimony at all.
That's okay.
Like my
You just
hormones.
needed some vitamins. It's okay.
What? Oh my God. I didn't need anything. I just wanted a multivitamin. I don't need gut health. I was getting lumps in my boobs every month before my period would start since we're all girls. Um, and my OB said that was normal. If they stop hurting, then that's when we need to get them checked. I'm like, it's not normal. It's not normal at all. I also got migraines every single month since I was like 4 years old. And I was a raging psychopath when I would PMS. You can ask my husband, but we won't bring him into this. And 10 months later, I have not had a migraine. I had a migraine once because I ran out of my stuff for a couple of days while I was waiting for shipping. So, because it shipped over the weekend instead of during the week, and I forgot to change it. My lumps are gone, my migraines are gone, and I don't even notice when I'm PMSing anymore. It's just like, surprise, Aunt Flo's here. That's it. My hormones are so much better.
That's it. We fixed you. Okay, so real quick, I want to go over what's on the table this month. We currently, if you have not gotten started, so if you're like, yes, this sounds amazing, I want to be crazy and weird and silly with you guys, we're the people to do it. You have to be a product of the product, right? You That's the only way that this is going to work. You have to believe in what we do here. And so we currently have free shipping when you get started this month, when you place that first order. And we have some really great incentives. Like I said, we pay well, we celebrate all of the things. So when you get started and have 6 of your friends join forces with you, you get to pick first. You're going to make over $400 having your 6 friends jump on board. You also get to pick one of 3 options: a free iPad, a free Apple Watch, or a free red light mask. Whatever you want, you get a pick. So that comes with $400 bonus to it when you first get started. So that's a little bit of what we have going on right now. The free shipping goes through the 14th. So we've got 5 days left on that. Don't ask me what happens after that. We're just a bunch of crybabies over here. It's totally damn stumped. No, that was a car ride for remembering. So that's what we have going on this month. If you need to get your order going, go ahead and shoot a message to the person that invited you here. If you have any questions, you're welcome to message the person that got you started too. We want to say thank you for spending your time with us, for being here today. Does anyone have real quick questions? No. Okay. I think we're good. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful afternoon.